The story of trust and betrayal. Trust. So, by hearing this word, what came in your mind first? That must be loyalty, honesty. Yes, you also almost got it, but you missed the most and important part, that is love, affection, certitude. Trust plays a biggest role in our life. That includes relationship, friendship, also in our families. So I think that everyone has minimum one person in their life whom they trust blindly. That can be your parents, friends, or teachers. So what is trust? That's a big question in itself. Trust is like a connection, communication between persons. Trust is an emotional act. That means we rely on other person's perspective. We tell them our secrets that no one knows except us. We always say them that, please don't share this. I just told you this because I trust you. Ever heard this phrase? Trust is like a thin string that can be broken very easily and it will never like what it was before. The question is why they say this to us. Did you ever break a string in your life? I guess yes. Everyone has broken one string in their life. When we restore that broken strings by tying a knot, there are always those broken pieces peeping through that knot. So the point is, we cannot make those broken pieces into a complete string. Similarly, when you broke someone's trust, that can never be that same. There will always be a knot, and that is like a blind spot in a relationship. So when someone broke our trust, we always say that he or she betrayed us. So what is betrayal? If someone dissed you, that's betrayal. Or if someone broke their promises, that's betrayal. That is also definition of betrayal. The true meaning of betrayal is when someone broke our trust. Now let's talk about feeling of betrayal. Suppose you have a friend and you trust him or her blindly, wholeheartedly, starts backbitching about you, and you came to know about the reality of that person who is your everything is a fake. What is the first thought came in your mind? That he betrays you. He betrays your trust, your faith, and your friendship. Then you start hating him. That's a common thing we all do, right? Your perspective about him or her is changed in a moment. Your mind is filling with anger, violence, and hate, and all of a sudden, he or she came to meet you and say, "Hey, how are you?" What will you do? Most probably, you want to kill that person or beat the hell out of him or her, right? As a matter of fact, a thought came in your mind that all of the people in this world are fake. I'm not going to make friends again. Being lonely is better than making friends, because at the end, he or she will betray you again, right? This is what we call feeling of betrayal. So, how to overcome about this betrayal feeling? First of all, find a person to talk about your feeling, because betrayal may lead to depression. Avoid being in contact with that person for a while, because this may lead to aggression and you can harm yourself mentally or physically. Take a good care of yourself. Find something you like to do, such as listening to music, playing games, writing, reading, bike riding, cooking. Anything you love to do, this can help you to divert your mind and make you feel more realistic. The hardest and the important step is try to forgive that person. Forgiving does not mean that you are condoning the act of betrayal. It means that you are choosing to move on from feelings of resentment. It can lead to empathy and compassion for those who betrayed you. it can lead to a greater sense of personnel. The main part is don't do anything stupid, because when you are dealing with betrayal, many thoughts came in your mind. The most common and dangerous thought is suicide. No, don't ever think about it, because it is not a solution of anything. It's just another problem, not for you, but for your loved ones, such as your parents, friends, colleagues, and everyone of those you love and who loves you can't handle this pain. At the end, I tell you why I am writing about betrayal, because I've faced it dozens of times in my life, and I know how it feels, how hard to move on, how hard it is to make friends again. I've done many wrong things while dealing with betrayal feeling. That's why I want to tell everyone that betrayal is just a phase of our life. It's not the end of the life. Always remember one line: live a life to remember, not to remember life to live. Thank you. Hope you all like it. If you like my content, please do subscribe, like, and comment. And please do share. Thank you.